All right, let's say I want to list all the numbers that have a sum of 5. Remember, that means add together to give me 5. So how many pairs would there be? 2 pairs, 3 pairs, 4 pairs, 10 pairs? What would there be? Well, the answer is that there are an infinite pair of numbers that have a sum of 5. I mean, 1 and 4 add together to be 5. 2 and 2, 10 and negative 5. 1.1 plus 3.9 gives you that. Negative 88 and 93. We could continue forever. There's an infinite number of numbers that add up to 5. Well, since there are an infinite number of solutions, we might want to give a picture representation of all those solutions. Hey, that is what a graph does. A graph is a picture representation that shows you an infinite number of solutions. So instead of listing them like we did here, we're going to actually draw a picture of it. So let's graph all these solutions that have a sum of 5. Well, what equation would that be? Well, it's going to be x plus y equals 5. Two numbers, x and y, add together to give us 5. So how many points do we really need in order to make a line? Because this is going to be a straight line. So if you have a point here and a point here, you know what the line looks like. It goes like that. There's no way you can change that. So you really only need 2 points. That's all you need. But we're going to graph a few more just because it helps to check. And to do that, what we're going to do is we're going to make a T-chart. And you could pick a third extra point, but we're usually going to do 4. So we're trying to graph x plus y equals 5. So we're going to make a T-chart and just pick some points that work. 1 and 4, 2 plus 3, 5 plus nothing. How about negative 1 and 6? Well, that wouldn't do any good because notice this only goes to 5 on both ends. So that's probably not a wise point to pick. So maybe we'll just go with, how about a 4? If x is 4, y would be 1. Now we will just plot these as an ordered pair. The ordered pair 1, 4, the ordered pair 2, 3, and so forth. Let's plot them. Over 1, up 4. Over 2, up 3. Over 5, up none. Because remember, we always go over and then up or down, just like getting the Lucky Charms off the shelf at Walmart. We walk over to it and then we reach up or reach down. And then over 4, up 1. Notice we only really needed 2 points, but we did 4, and notice they're all in a perfect straight line. That pretty much, we're guaranteed in our brain that, hey, that's the exact picture that we want. That's the exact graph of x plus y equals 5. So let's say we had to do it for y equals 2x minus 2. Well, we make a T-chart. Later on, we'll learn to do this with just looking at it and being able to graph it. But right now, let's learn the basics. So here's the deal. Y is equal to 2 times whatever you pick for x. So you get to pick x first, okay? X is the independent variable. Y depends on the x. So we call y the dependent variable. So let's make x 0. 2 times 0 is 0. Minus 2 makes y negative 2. What if I pick a positive 2 for x? 2 times 2 is 4. Minus 2 is 2. What about 3? 2 times 3, 6. 6 minus 2, 4. And we'll do one more. Let's pick 1. 2 times 1 is 2. Minus 2, 0. All these points should be in a nice straight line. 0, negative 2. Over 0, down negative 2. Over 2, up 2. Over 3, up 4. And then over 1, up none. Oh, yeah, they're in a great little line right there. And there I just connect them. Didn't do too great of a job there, but that's what we want. What about y equals the opposite of x plus 2? Now, I chose this because we could mess this up if we're not careful. Let's say x is a 2. So y is equal to the opposite of whatever we picked. We picked a 2 plus 2. Well, that would give us an answer of 0. What if we picked a 1? Y equals the opposite of what we picked, 1 plus 2. That makes the answer of y a positive 1. Okay, so that's how that sort of works. So let's say we picked 3. I'll do it down here. Y equals the opposite of what we picked because it says the opposite of x. So the opposite of what we picked, which was 3, plus 2, that gives us negative 1. And then let's just do a 0. The opposite of 0 is still 0. plus 2. So over 2 up none, over 1 up 1, over 3 down the negative 1, and over 0 up to 2. Now you can see those are in a nice straight line right there. Put arrows showing that it continues. And what that's doing is it's showing that this point right here is a solution, and right here, and right here, and right here, and right here, and it continues forever. It's showing the infinite number of solutions by our picture. X minus y is 1. Well, again, make a t-chart. Let's say x is 3. 3 minus what is 1? 3 minus 2. And what if I pick 5? 5 minus what gives you 1? 5 minus 4. What about 2? 2 minus 1. And what about 1? 1 minus 0. If x is 1 and y is 0, 1 minus 0 is 1. Plot the points. Over 3, up 2. Over 5, up 4. Over 2, up 1. And over 1, up none. Nice straight line. That's how we graph these. We make a t-chart. We pick at least minimum of 2 points, preferably 4 to just double check ourselves. Plot them and then connect them, and they'll be in a straight line. If they're not, you made a mistake with the problems you and I are doing. Later on, we will see them do little curves, little U's, but not right now. There you have it.